guys, Carlos1991 back here again with another stream. So this is our second one of the brand new game, the much anticipated and very controversial um, game releases, which is the Golf Club 2019. Played a little bit so far. Overall, I'm liking it. I definitely see the improvements that are there. Um, and I think this has been a very good succession to TGC2 so far. Um, I think they've got a pretty bang on in comparison to the other one. I mean, everything seems to be working and flowing nicely. Is it easier or is it as easy as the Golf Club 2? I don't think so. I know some people have said they do, but I haven't really got the hang of it so far.
First drive nerves out of the
Hitting
system.
fast and stuff
Should
like
be
that.
interesting.
And then also just not being able to really get dialed in with my second shots. Having a tougher time than others, and I think that does happen though. I mean, some people had that between TGC1 and TGC2. I actually found TGC2 easier than TGC1. Maybe a bit strange, but that's kind of how it worked out. So we're just going to see if we can knock this reasonably close. I won't hit it slow there now. So that's what I'm saying, just finding it tough at the moment to get the tempo right. The chipping has also actually changed. There's like not much. I don't see huge differences in the overall swing mechanics and stuff like that. They're definitely better. But I like it didn't take much to fix it, if you know what I mean. Tomby says, "Hey Carlos, loving the mechanics of the game, but the rough plays at 95% sometimes. Plus the ball image sticks when struck on multiplayer." Yeah, definitely it does. And one thing I've also noticed as well is that when you hit your tee shot and you choose the camera that basically stays with the player, and you just watch the ball get on the fairway, like as if you just like real life kind of thing, the ball kind of lights up like a beacon. It's a bit weird. Um, yeah, that was one thing I found. Benny Griffey, what up? I finally got through all my club edits, published the par 3. Oh yeah, actually I think I saw that someone just started around there on the GTNC. Just saw that. So I've actually brought a few across now. I haven't finished publishing them properly, like they're over as betas, just because a few things need fixing for sure. Oh, damn, I didn't think that would run on that far. Yeah, I do hope they fix those issues. They're tiny little things, like they're not massive. Like it doesn't make me want to play the game any less. But I just I don't need my golf ball looking like it's a beacon or something like that. That's a bit mad. But other than that, very happy with the game so far. Putting, I'm finding like putting is, I suppose, kind of always was one of my strong points in TGC2. I kind of felt that was like 9 times out of 10 I was going to make the putter at least make a really good effort at it, and right now I just I can't seem to get the pace right. I seem to leave them very short or very long. To be honest, I haven't had much issue with the rough so far. I think they've been a bit fairer with it in terms of like some courses are fast.
It's just incredibly powerful.
Some courses would have you in the heavy rough and like you've got 60% and like you're having to hope of getting near any pins or anything like that. And not all courses are kind of set up that way, so maybe they're trying to ease up and make it a bit more fair, or give each player an opportunity. Maybe. Did you notice the height editors built in? I'll put that in. No more advanced edit. I didn't. What's the height editors built in? Oh right, so you don't have to advanced edit to do any of the height. You can actually do it there. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's something that's going to be a bit of fun to play around with. now that you don't have to use the advanced edit for it.
And this one's looking pretty
short.
good.
Wow, look at that rollout from a sandwich. That doesn't make a whole pile of sense now, in all fairness.
Birdie.
I have a putt for a birdie though, so I can't really complain on that level, but yeah, I am actually. Like, the first things first is what I'm going to do is bring all the courses that I've already created over to the game, get them set up, and then start from there. Because I feel like if I get started on the course, I'll never bring them over, and then by the time I bring them over, it'll be time for a new game, and so I'm just figuring if I get that done first, then I can get stuck into building a few courses. Oh, please go in. Oh, yeah.
That one will drop.
That's like the longest putt I've made in ages. I can enjoy my girlfriend singing. It's the YouTube. That is YouTube, man. That's all the YouTube watchers. All three of the guys. Yeah, you're going to get super famous. 4? 4 now. Yeah, they're going to want to sponsor you. Oh, hit a perfect.
I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. So
yeah, so this is the first round of my online society, which is the RCR. Yeah, I really fucked that up. The online society, RCR World Tour. So, for anyone who would have played it on TGC2, we had about, I suppose, 600, nearly 700 members when this game launched, and probably about 40 to 50% would finish each tournament, so it was pretty good turnout most days, and just hoping we can just keep that up and bring those guys back over onto the new game. But for anyone who's not, like, we're still going to continue to run the season through.
Well, that shot's looking
so like
not too good.
It's a bit short. So there's a tournament on this week, and then we'll have we'll pretty much continue out for the rest of the season. Oh, are you listening to Careless Whisper? She's got this obsession for Careless Whisper. It's ridiculous. Don't be weird. Probably not. Okay, try and get this one close. Played a good shot. Ooh, stopped up about 6 feet short.
This one's about 6 feet away.
Yeah, 6 feet. John confirms it. And for the birdie.
And that one will drop for birdie.
Tom here is laughing. I'm assuming he's laughing at you. Lol. Just said lol. It's ridiculous.
Getting ready to tee off on this par 3.
But yeah, so we're hoping to get the RCR season back underway again on TGC 19. Like, I will obviously continue where we left off, which would be Wentworth. So as soon as I can sort out the issue with the planting in Wentworth, then we'll be able to get that back underway and hopefully have a good end to the season. Okay, up 6 feet into the wind. Let's try and get this one on the green.
And here's the
hit a decent strike. Looks good. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Nice shot. I think you'll like that.
Yeah, you should definitely join in, Tom. We pretty much follow the PGA Tour schedule, so we feature an awful lot of the events on the PGA Tour, and then have some of the bigger events then on the European Tour. So, like the Irish Open, the BMW PGA. What else would we have? Like the British Masters and stuff like that. So we have a good couple of events there, and we do try to play a little bit of a competition against the other RCR society. So we had a Ryder Cup recently enough there, which we actually won. It's pretty sweet. We had a massive comeback. Just on the edge. We had a massive comeback on the last day, and this stole the big win
for the par.
So if you're up for a bit of crack with the lads, definitely drop by. Hey man, how you doing? So how are you finding the
difficulty
of the game for those that actually have it? Do you find it to be as easy or as kind of on the same level as TGC2, or harder, easier? Oh, very fast, slow. What? Yeah, back. More tempo issues. Holy crap, that was chronic.
I can't see him being too pleased about that. And he is deep
We
into
are
the
a
rough for his
mile away.
next shot here, folks.
This is already a long par 4, and we just made it a whole lot longer. Yeah, I don't see it being easier. I know some of the guys have said it's easier, but I'm definitely having some major difficulties in comparison to the last game. Like I think I played my last round. Whatever morning it was. I think it was
balls in the
Monday
fairway,
morning.
Green is
and I shot 15 under, and I think the best I've shot here so far is 4 under. But yeah, short game definitely harder. Driving, I think, can be more forgiving. I've seen it with a lot of the other guys have definitely found it a bit more forgiving. I still haven't. Still trying to figure it out. Oh, I hit that snow. That's just... See, just not having a good time. Not having a good time at all. Close, very close. And a bogey.
And now we're going to take a look at the leaderboard.
Yeah, the loft, definitely you've got to get the loft right. I think it's the only way of trying to control and get some spin. You have to kind of go with the extra club and then just work the loft on it. Or at least maybe then run it up. Okay.
Well,
much better this time around, thank God. But hopefully we'll have
yards to the pin from here.
Be able to get back on track with a few of the things I was doing before, like the designer series. I kind of towards the end of it felt like the game was coming a bit sooner, so I felt like maybe holding off and let the new game release and then kind of get back into that again. So we'll probably be doing more on the course designer, and so I was just going through my processes and stuff like that. Okay, a perfect again. That's 2 good strikes in a row.
Heading for the green.
Nice shot. That's probably one of the best shots I've hit so far. Not just in this round, but overall. Still use my same putting technique I always use. Seems to be pretty bang on. Oh,
look close.
Oh my God! What did I just do there? Yeah, I've really not got the putting down on this.
Footer.
Just blew a golden opportunity. What was that? Just rammed that one in as well. I think we need to go to the practice screen, that's for sure.
And now,
I don't know. I haven't seen anyone have as much difficulty putting as me lately. Okay, hit a bit slow.
I think you'll like that.
You really get punished for the poor shots. take that tap in for par.
This putt's about a 2-footer.
Artful Dodger says hello. Hey, how are you doing, man? Benny's heading off to pick up the kids, so we'll chat you later, Benny. Enjoy. I'm gonna continue to struggle with this. Try to get used to it a bit more. I'll probably have Ian challenge me for another match now. He's gotten so good at it. Definitely getting the hang of this drive. This hitting the fairway thing is quite easy. The rest of it seems to be a problem.
And pretty sure he's gonna like that. And from 155 yards out. Going with the 9-iron here. This could be good. It's heading for the green here.
Good for distance, just a bit offline. Not bad.
And this for the birdie.
Okay, down 2 inches. No, I've left that short. My struggles continue.
And for the par.
The struggle is real, babe. All the first world problems right here. Can't hold a stinking putt. Oh man. Look at that. Mitch is 7 under. Tim 6 under. Deck is 5 under. Jim is 4 under. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine that. After all this, that after being relatively good at the other one, I just bottle it and become absolutely terrible. How awful would that be? Oh, where's that guy? Oh, thank God I hit it fast.
Sure here. It could end up in the fairway though.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, I feel like the putting does need a bit more beef. Like it needs a bit more.
140 yards out.
I'm behind it, but then sometimes I've done that and it just, man, it doesn't stop running.
And I think this shot might have a bit too much club.
A little bit long. Yeah, man, it's my society. It's the RCR World Tour.
Play,
so we're just playing in Scottsdale for the week, just waiting to see what courses crop up that we can use for the society. So just biding a little bit of time at the moment, and I suppose once we get the courses in, so I think Wentworth is next on the schedule. So once I have that kind of issues I was having with that sorted out, we'll be back on track with the rest of the season. Definitely haven't hit that hard enough, but I knew I just needed a little bit more. A bit tentative.
And it's about a few feet from the cup. And that one will drop.
Yeah, man, more than welcome to jump in. There's a couple of us in it so far. I think there's about 7 or 8 of us at the moment. But as the game gets picked up, by more and more people will start to fill up the society again.
Setting up for the par 4.
Done a really good job at this Scottsdale anyway. I'm definitely impressed. There's one thing I'm not sure about is the bunkers being between multiple surfaces. Kind of looks strange to me. See the way it touches like the heavy rough and the light rough? I don't know. Looks a bit weird. Oh, I hit it fast.
Well,
could hang on to the fairway.
For this one.
I just need a good bounce. And it doesn't look like I'm going to get it. No, gone. Whew, thank God
Well,
we're in
that
the
shot
light rough.
actually ended up in the rough. And folks, this one is in the rough.
Should affect the shot at least a little bit. Okay, kick on up. Come on. Go on. Ugh. A little bit
I
back,
think you'll
but
like that. 40 feet to the
definitely an
cup.
outside chance. But we can actually be a little bit aggressive with this one. See how far away we are. Didn't hit it hard enough. Wow. Kind of surprised by that.
And for the par. And a good putt.
Another par. So it's we're going along steady, which is one thing. We're not making too many bogeys. We've made one, but we haven't really made a birdie since. So
par 4.
oh, he needs more currency. Yeah, I kind of had to. I didn't really want to charge membership for this society. I wanted to keep it free, but because coins don't transfer over and um, not really having many at the start to really do much with the events, um, it just made a bit of sense
I think we'll
to have a little
find
bit
some
of a charge
fairway
for
here.
membership, and then we can start building up the prize money over time as people start to have a few more coins. But I can imagine
And about
everyone's pretty skint
190
right now.
yards to the pin. Well,
Okay,
this is
a bit of a
definitely heading
fast,
towards the
but
green.
I feel like I'm at least. The fact that I'm a little long is good. Better to be long, I suppose, than short. Obviously, depending on
22
the
feet
situation.
to the cup.
Oh, North has joined into the round. What can you buy with the currency? So the currency you can use to to enter into events and stuff like that. Pay your membership for societies, and then also you can use it towards like buying clothing or any of that kind of stuff as well. So pretty much the same as what it was before. No, I thought I over-exaggerated, but sadly I think I had the line right the first time.
And for the par.
Definitely
And
a better par in there.
decent putt. And teeing off on this par 3.
There's a lot of crowd there. I'm kind of surprised by how well the game is handling it, because there is quite a lot of detail on this course. And one thing that I found was the issue with the one on TGC2 was that just the placing of the crowd along with everything else that goes into the course, and there wasn't even as much detail as there is in this. And used to have awful lag issues, so it's great to see that that's not actually here.
Going with the 5-iron here.
It's
And
slow,
this one's
but
definitely heading
should
towards the
kick on.
green.
It might actually work out to be a pretty good shot. Yeah, not bad. Maybe about 18, 20 feet away.
And this putt's for birdie.
20 feet, not bad. No, I didn't even hit that one hard enough.
This putt's about
I
5
do apologize
feet
for
from
this
the cup.
poor performance.
And that one will drop for par.
Definitely was hoping for a little bit better, but like I said, I haven't really gotten used to the new game. Yeah, some of the guys are
And now
having no
teeing
problem
off
at all,
on the
but
par 5.
definitely not finding it as easy as most. Seemingly have no problem hitting fairways. Which is good, nice one, 284. I like the fact that there's an extra
And nothing
few
wrong with
yards on
that
the
shot.
drive, but I think that was one thing that was kind of annoying with TGC2 was that like hitting a drive over 300 yards was like a rarity, where in actual fact, like most pros do that like with ease, even into the wind and stuff like that. Like they can absolutely bomb it down there. So glad to see that that's been pushed up, even if it's only 5 yards. It kind of gives it that little bit more. I think it's very realistic as well
he
of how
will
much you
like
get
that.
punished for the strikes that just aren't as bang on as you'd like them to be. Okay, I think this is a par 5, so we might
And this
actually
putt
have
is for birdie.
a birdie chance here. Alright, let's try and get another birdie.
And a nice putt.
Oh, that barely fell back in. Oh no. That's exactly what I'm on with. Just can't seem to get the if you play a ghost, you can
And
change
setting
the
up
course
now on the
settings different
14th
twice
hole.
playing. Go away, that's kind of cool. Do, do, do. Oh, that's a fast slow. Hopefully that kind of irons itself out. Oh, it's hugging down the left, which means it's rough. Yeah. We're into light rough though,
And
which
he's probably not happy
thankfully
about
isn't
that
that
shot.
bad, so pin position. Oof. I'm gonna find it tough to get near that. No, didn't have enough club to get there. Back into the light rough again. What I find strange about the other players that are playing up on the left hand side is I can see how many shots they've had in each hole, but I can't see what hole they're on. I kind of like that where you can see that. Oh, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down.
And this putt is essential for saving par.
Yeah, it's pretty essential. I don't need to give away one of the birdies I just made back. I'm gonna find myself in a lot of difficulty to make some of those shots back, so I've hit that too hard.
Almost.
Ugh.
And this one for
Super
bogey.
frustrating. Super frustrating.
This one
Oh my god. Oh, we'll get there though, we'll get there. I have every bit of faith in myself.
And moving on to the 15th here.
Right, so 15 to another par 5. We can make back the other birdie again. I feel like it's becoming a bit of a repetitive thing.
And just absolutely pounded this drive.
Okay, so hit that really well. See there, like even with a little bit of a downwind now, I'm travelling down there, very easily could possibly have reached 330 if I hit a better shot.
Here, about 210 yards
Like to be able
pin.
to do that with not even that much of a downwind, massive difference.
this is a 4 iron.
That's water.
And this is not going to be good.
Oh, man. Not having a good time. Oh, come on. Hold it a bit left.
And to save par.
Now we'll have to one of these, and these are the putts that I'm missing.
Ooh, that was very close. Just didn't drop. And this for the bogey. And with the tap, that's a bogey.
I think I might have to go back to a different club set. Oh, man. Even par, last place. Wow. Currently 12 shots back with 3 holes
And
left.
now setting up
On to
on
the
the
16th.
16th tee.
Huh. What the hell? So in other words, unless I'm playing career mode, there's no stadium. That's kind of shit. Excuse my language now, but that's kind of shit. I mean, like, that is so disappointing. You have no idea how disappointed I am. I was actually looking forward to getting to this hole because I wasn't playing that well, so I figured at least if I hit a good shot in here, it'd be nice. But no. Screw you, HB.
And here's an 8 iron.
Well, I didn't even hit a good shot either. I would have got booed. Damn.
And not the greatest of swings on that approach shot. Pretty sure the wind was the reason behind that. Really nice shot out
What's
of
the
sand.
arrows in the
This
swing?
one's about 7 feet away.
I'm not entirely sure, actually. There's no stadium in Career either. Ah, come on. Yeah, screw this.
Just missing here.
That's just... Ah, I can't get used to the putting.
This one's about 6 feet away.
That is so frustrating. I'm actually like... I'm so annoyed right now. I'm so bad at this game. How the hell did this happen? Yeah, I think everyone should just unsubscribe from my channel because I've just went to absolute shit. Oh my god, that's it. Like I will be back and I'm good again.
17th has in store.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna quit my job so I can play this every day and get better. I'm only joking, by the way. Don't unsubscribe, by the way, please. Yeah, I'm not gonna quit my job either. I hope nobody that I work with listens to that.
Shot here.
I doubt it. Oh, missed the bunker. Huh. I doubt they were. Tom says I'll get there.
I think he's gonna
At
like
least
that.
he has more faith in me than
This
I
one's
do.
looking like around 16 feet or so.
Okay. Look at that north off the 3 under par. Gas, man. I'll go on. I'll go on. Not short.
This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And that putt's gonna drop for par.
Okay. One hole left. One opportunity left to get a birdie on the card before I switch this off. Yeah, we're definitely not going to aim it there because that's water.
And This drive's just smoking, folks.
Oh yeah. Hit that one out there nicely. I love the clubhouses, to be fair. I know they're not available
Okay,
as
about
part of
140 yards to go.
the designer, but it's cool that they have proper looking clubhouses in there.
Going with the 9-iron.
A little bit slow on the way back.
And he's got to be happy with that.
Gotta be happy.
This one's
Not
for
really.
birdie.
Not really, John. No, I think I left that one short. Short and to the left.
And for the par. Yeah, that one's
Right, well that's a one over
tough.
par start to the season, and that's not how I expected that one to go. Oh man, that was make it personal trophy. What's that trophy for? Is it a trophy for having the worst round ever? Finish found using custom conditions. Oh well, yeah, I'm great like that. Okay, so yeah, that's it for the first round of the RCR World Tour. Was hoping I'd play an awful lot better than that, but sadly didn't. But this is kind of what we're going to be doing anyway for the next while. We're waiting for more courses and stuff like that to come over to the new game, and then as soon as they do, we'll start hopping into the season and getting it going again. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, and if you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe and hit the little bell beside so you get notified of when I'm going to be streaming, which hopefully will be a couple of times now with the new game on. But yeah, thanks very much guys, and we'll chat to you later. Bye bye.